I really want to talk with you, Simon, about another surprising piece of content that came out this week from no other than Joe Rogan. Let's take a look.
Just want to say, whoever's helping her, whoever's coaching her, whoever's the puppet master running the strings, you did a fucking amazing job.
She did a great job.
They did an amazing job from the moment Biden drops out, forcing Biden to drop out. Right, whatever they're doing, whoever's writing those speeches, getting her to deliver them, coaching her, she's nailing it. She nailed that one speech. She's like, "Say it to my face."
Oh yeah,
and everybody's cheering.
Yeah, she nailed it, dude.
Yeah.
I don't often agree with Joe Rogan, but
listen, Tara, strange bedfellows, right? We're on the same team with Dick Cheney now, and maybe we may be on the same team with Joe Rogan pretty soon as well. I mean, that was an incredible segment. It was he's making a very powerful case for Vice President Harris. And for those who don't know, I mean, Joe Rogan has not really been on our team and for some time, and very influential figure in American politics.
But he also hasn't been on Trump's team. Not long before RFK Jr. dropped out, he endorsed RFK Jr. over Trump. So he was moving away from Trump. But you can't understate how powerful, truly, and influential Joe Rogan is among a lot of people, but especially men, younger men, millennial and Gen Z men. I know a ton of them. They love him. They admire him. They listen to his podcast every day. He is a little bit, though very different, but I feel like he has a little Howard of our generation to him. And he is, you got to admit, he's kind of fun to watch because he's having fun, which is interesting, but he has a lot of influence. And so him applauding Kamala Harris and even pronouncing her name right, which by the way, shouldn't be a win, but it is, was really surprising to me. And that wasn't it. I think that there's another part of it.
There's more, right? There's more.
And then last night, to me, when I was like, oh my God, this is jujitsu, where she's like, if you go to his rallies, his crowds are boring, they're tired, they all leave early. My crowds are the best crowds. I have the number one crowd. He couldn't help himself.
And she got him. She baited him on that. She walked him right into it.
100%. 100%. See, the difference in that debate was not a difference in like who's going to have better policies, who's going to be better for the country. The difference in the debate, in my opinion, was who was better prepared. She was way better prepared. And even when it came to answering tough questions, instead of answering, she would just say things that she believes.
Yeah, sure.
And they sounded real good.
Yeah, that's
the soundbite.
That's called being a savvy politician.
It's also called being someone who's working with a team versus someone who's like, they said Trump, that deal was the best deal. They've never seen a deal like this before. They said, how did you put that deal together?
People said that was just brilliant. Yeah, I know. He's like,
he's not working with a team that's like, I mean, I know he's doing like mock debates. I know he did one with, I think he did one with Tulsi Gabbard, but someone needs to like tell him, like, you've got these tiny little windows and you should have all the words ready for those windows.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I mean, there's been a lot of consternation in our family about, our ability to reach young men. And for, one of the most influential figures among men under 40 in America, who to be this effusive, frankly, about Kamala Harris's performance in her campaign, it's a big deal. I mean, this is an important moment in this election. We'll see how it goes over the next few weeks, but man, we'll take these wins when they come,
Absolutely. And he wasn't only effusive about Kamala and her performance. He was also pretty critical of Trump and trying to give him some advice. Like maybe you should listen to your team and not do whatever you want to do and say whatever you want to say. I mean, he was putting him down. That matters. So thank you, Joe Rogan.
Thank you, Joe Rogan.